Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. Okay, let's make sure we have audio here. Testing 1, 2, testing 1, 2, testing 1, 2, test. Testing 1, 2, testing 1, 2, testing 1, 2, test. Okay, let's make sure we have audio here. Oh, good, we have audio. Testing 1, 2, testing 1, 2, testing 1, 2, test. Testing 1, 2, testing 1, 2, testing 1, 2, test. Okay, let's make sure we have audio here.
Don't see a live stream. Wait a minute. Is this the right stream? I hope it is. I think it is. If you don't see your stream, try refreshing. Is this the right stream?
Interesting. OBS is telling me that there is currently no live stream.
Try refreshing.
That's weird.
Interesting.
So OBS
I'm gonna
is telling
make
me
this screen
that there is currently no live
Eh?
stream. Try refreshing. Bigger? Yes. Gonna fill that up. So
And
live chat is over here.
There is currently
Okay, that's right. Bigger? Yes. And then we're gonna put me. Fill that up. So live chat is over here. Here. Okay, that's right. Where am I? Yes. And then we're gonna put me. Fill that up. So live chat is over here. Here. Logitech webcam. That's me. Okay. Sorry for the live chat is over here. The weird startup. I'm just getting going here. Just trying to make sure that things are all looking good. You can see what's going on. The weird startup. I'm just getting going here. Just trying to
a
make sure
penguin here.
things are all looking good. See what's going on. Let's go ahead and be sculpting. Start the penguin, I guess. I think we're all good. I'm gonna turn down my volume so I don't hear myself. Take a little sip of my carrot celery juice. Turn down my volume so I don't hear myself. Take a little. Actually, before I get going, I am gonna check one more time for my stream. Can't tell you how many times I've had. Oh, the desktop audio is playing back. That's not good because I was hearing myself back. I just mute that. There we go. That solves all my problems. No more looping audio. Okay. I'm going to just make sure that I am actually streaming on the correct stream right here because that's important to make sure things are working. I'm going to go live. Live. Okay, it says we're live now. I think we're good. If I click on it, does it let me see? Warning stream is lower than recommended. That's okay. That's okay. We got green bars. Maybe I'll up the bit rate next time. But for now, this is good enough. I'm happy. It's perfect. Okay. So we're going to be sculpting a penguin. Pangolin? Let's see. What's the best way to import this? I think I'll just go... We'll go reference. I think that's the best way to do it. Images, planes? No, let's go reference. Now, I have actually... Should I do it this way? Okay, I'm going to grab my reference file. Go find it on my shareable drive. Oh, one other thing I realized I should probably do is make it so I can see the chat the entire time, because right now I cannot. We have a reference of our pangolin here. Kangaroo. So let me make sure I can see what's going on. That's important. Boop. Okay. Woo! Didn't want that window to go there. All right, where'd my OBS go? There you are. Okay, I still don't know why it doesn't see a stream here for my live chat within OBS, but that's okay. It's working, I think. So we need to make sure we can see this reference through like an X-ray vision, make sure we could actually see what's going on here. Okay, so I think I'm gonna low poly model this guy. So maybe I'll make one box for like his inner I'm gonna box model this guy. A box for his like inner white part, and then another box for his back. Or I could sculpt everything and just start combining meshes together. So many options. Let's just start with the basics, which are gonna be just his body. Oh, what I should do also is I should turn on auto mirror. Boop. Auto mirror is great. Now I only have to work on half the sides. And that reference image is still a little bit too bright. Maybe I'll turn down the opacity. I don't need to see him that much. Make a little cut here. Bring this in a little bit. Maybe I'll bring this one in a little bit. There we go. And then his legs kind of poke out a bit. Let's go ahead and just pull these out a little bit for when we get his legs. Or actually, am I just doing his white part of his body? I'll just do the white part of his body right now. I think that's about what I'm looking for. And I should probably look at it from all angles because, as we know in 3D land, it could look good from one perspective, but not another. Let's go top-down view. This is going to be a little easier to see what's going on, at least in the moment. I think that's good. And I want them to be more round, so let's see if we can grab these corners here and just round them out a bit. That's good. Grab these corners too. And we'll just scale these in a bit. Should I just do it with all the corners? No. I think that'll be okay. So now we can start working on his head. The more I think about it, the more I feel like I should just do a sculpt. Because the biggest part that's going to be tough is his arms. They're kind of like melded into his body. But I could try just modeling his arms out. So let's see here. Maybe I'll grab this face right here and just start extruding. Yeah, he's got big beefy arms. Okay, that's crazy looking. Let's bring that down a bit. Okay, we're starting to get some arm type things going on here. I need more geometry right here. This ain't gonna cut it. That is not gonna cut it. So, okay, I think I'm just gonna end up sculpting the thing. That's just gonna be the easiest thing to do here. So let's go ahead and make some legs, I guess. What does this look like without the empty going on here? Okay. That's something. Let's extrude this head. Actually, before I extrude the head, I'm going to extrude a small one, scale it down, then extrude again, just so there's a little bit of a crease. Then bring this up. We need this to be more rounded. That is for sure. So maybe, nah, doing a cut like that ain't gonna help. Let's do this. And then let's just raise this up a little. That's still kind of a pointy point. Let's bring this down. Still a pretty big point there that I'm not a huge fan of. Now, why is it so pointy? I don't remember things mirrored having this pointiness. Oh, you know what it is? I know what it is. It's because I have a subdivision and then my mirror. Layer order is important. It matters. So what we need to do is just drag the subdivision. Oh, you guys can't even see that because I have my live stream chat over here. Whatever. I should maybe like put a blue screen filter effect on this so you can see through it. I don't know. Let's try that now so you could actually see through the live chat, because the live chat is taking up a lot of space. Just gonna go color key. I'm just gonna add a blue. Okay, we have our chat with the green screen, blue filter screen on. Let's keep that at the top left. And then now you guys can see what I'm doing over here. So I just moved my subdivision modifier down a bit. Down one layer. So he's going to need a tail. That's going to be important. And a beak and some ears. So, oh yeah, so now you can see the smooth is actually doing its job. It's doing what it's supposed to do. This is thick Pengaloo. Maybe we'll bring some of these vertices out a bit. Whoop. Make him a little bit more chubby in the front and back area. Because right now he's pretty flat. Oh, and I should be using soft selection. Whoop. Grab some of those extra vertices. Yeah, something like that. Oh, now his chest has like a bump in it. Did I pull? What did I pull out too much? Need to pull this and this one out maybe? Okay, pull this one back a bit. All right. Maybe work on some ears next. Let's do an ear. Let's go ahead and inset this guy. Oh, I don't want soft selection on for that. How do these ears look? Too skinny? Yeah, too skinny. Okay. So, to make it less skinny, we're going to have to move this down a bit. Move this down a bit. And, oh, that's interesting. Now we could try extruding these ears, maybe? A little bit thicker. Still feel like maybe they should be even thicker. So I'm going to go ahead and bring this down even more. Whoops. I don't want the select circle. I never use the select circle. Never. Try this again. Down we go. Down we go. We still kind of have a rounded head. It's getting less round each time we move a vertice. Extrude this. I'll just go all the way to the top. And then I can subdivide it. Not subdivide, do loop cut. Scale this up a bit. Woo! Now we got some bigger ears. And then, of course, we got to make them more pointy here at the top. So I'm just going to go ahead and extrude and scale. Scale it in. Look at those pointy ears. They probably shouldn't be that pointy. They're not. Something like that, maybe. Okay. Then next, what do we have? We can sculpt out some eyeballs or the beak. Or actually the ears. Let's stick with the ears for a second, because the ears kind of do this thing where they go inwards. You know, that's what ears do. So I'm going to go ahead and inset all this. Boop. Extrude it in a bit. Boop. Now we got some inset ears. How magical is that? Now let's save. I haven't even saved. That's like step one of what you got to do. I'll put this in the characters. Do I have a characters fold? Characters. Let's call you Pengaroo. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. See, do we have any good spots for eyes? Not really. Any good vertices to pull eyes from? Let's back a bit. Okay, so let's see if we can find a way. Oh, first of all, I noticed I should maybe make these ears a little smaller. Bring them down. Maybe something like that. Okay, now we can maybe look at some eyeballs here. The halfway mark is there. I'm gonna move this whole model over just a little. Get this more aligned with the eye right now, where I imagine the eye. Okay. Let's add some cuts there. Of course, that's going to make the smoothing a little bit weirder. Turn down this soft selection. Whoop. Okay. Kind of got a little spot for an eyeball now. Let's make sure this spot's nice and perfect. All right. Now let's just go ahead and inset this. Whoop. And we extrude in. Whoop. Now we got a couple eyeball holes. How exciting. Now I feel like his eyes are way too close to each other. But that's okay. That's fixable. Just do this. All right, we got a couple eyeball holes. That's important. That's some eyeballs. Just to see what it looks like. I'm going to add a cube. Then I'm going to smooth the cube. So that's how I make my spheres. Then we should add a material. Go. Eyeball. Whoop. And let's add a mirror modifier. Make sure. Oh, where do my modifiers go? Oh, no. Modifiers. Modifiers. I don't know what I did with my modifiers. I just dragged my toolbar away. Now I don't know how to access anything. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. How to get modifier window back? View? Is it in view? Hello? I wonder if I just add... What are we in? This is the outliner. No, outliner's fine. Properties. So if we just go properties again, is it going to bring it back? No, it doesn't bring it back. Okay. I guess I'll Google it. Ninja Red! Oh, how's it gonna be? It is gonna be nice. I don't know why your chat didn't pop up here, did it? The chat is ready to display messages. Well, that's a lie, because it's not displaying. You know why it's not displaying messages? I just realized, Ninja Red. You know why? Because I'm using a different streaming service. I'm streaming directly to YouTube right now, and before, I was using a program called Restream, which lets you stream to multiple places. I was trying to stream to Twitch and YouTube. Last minute, I couldn't figure out the Twitch working with Restream, so I'm streaming directly to YouTube. Anyway, long story short, my live chat is not showing the correct live chat. It's going off of Restream, not YouTube. So I need to go ahead and grab this URL here. I'm just going to change to the live chat URL real quick. Boop. Let's see if that helps. Oh, now we got some. Now we got it. I can see some stuff happening now. That's a good thing. So I should probably add a black screen filter to this now, because now there's a big black blob. Black custom color, select color, black. Okay. And are we good? I think we're good. I think we're good. Yeah. Okay. So now I'm just going to go ahead and minimize OBS. And I'm just going to look at the live chat screen. There we go. Okay. Back to normal. Oh, that's back to normal. And here I forgot. I'm having issues with Blender. Not being able to see my modifier window. See if we could do a quick Google. Blender. Can't find modifier window. Or modifier's not showing. Properties, big empty. Check the properties editor. You might have accidentally pinned the properties editor to a different item selected. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Blender. Can't find modifier. 2.8. Let's try this guy's problem. Let's try this guy's. Sure, I accept cookies. You feel like I've pressed that before. It's previously on the screen. You can't find it even when the object is in subject. You need to select an object that has modifiers applied to it and then right-click on the Properties panel under the Wrench tab. I don't have a Wrench tab anymore. My Wrench tab is gone. Pin. Oh, pin? Is this what the pin they're talking about? What does this do? Pin? I don't know. Ah, there it is. Oh, that was so dumb. Look at this. So here's what I did. I don't know if you can see this, but there's a little arrow here, and I clicked and dragged it and hit it. I just hit it. That's all I did. So now if I just click this little arrow button, it unhides it. Why is that arrow even there? Why would you ever want to hide this? It's not even taking much room, and you're always going through all these menus. Whatever.
It's a weird decision. I'm glad I figured it out somewhat quick, and this wasn't one of those problems I was spending 2 hours researching, and then you find out it's just a little tiny button. Hate when those problems like that happen. All right, so let's go and deform. I'm looking for mirror. I always forget where mirror is under. Is it under edit? Generate. There it is. Generate mirror. Okay. To make sure we put our subdivision after, and we're going to use this model as our mirror object. There we go. Make sure we can see what's going on here. This kind of looks like a bunny just because it's white. I should probably change this material to something less bunny-y, more blue. Let's go Pengaroo body. And let's make you blue. Dark blue? Let's go dark blue. Dark blue, yes. Maybe less saturation. It's less saturated in the image I have. Okay. It's good. It's good stuff. The eyeballs are still in a very strange space. It's kind of looking like Big Chungus, to be honest. I can't get the bunny image out of my head now that I've said that. Okay, can I grab everything behind here and I'm safe? No, I'm not safe. Grab 2 more. This good? Okay, so let's move these eyes over here more. This is whoop. All good. Feel like Photoshop has the same problem hiding panels. Sometimes I accidentally close a menu, never can get it back, just have to figure out another way. Yes. God, so many programs are like that, Ninja. You understand. You understand me. So many programs. Okay. This is looking kind of flat, but I like the placement, I think, a little bit better. Let me pull these eyes into a better spot. X-rays not available. Why? Okay. Whoop. I need to hide the reference here for a sec. See what's going on. This is beautiful. It's one word for it. So, okay. Their eyes. Let me first add a little specular. Just little things to add to the material to spice it up a little bit. Let's go ahead and... Where's my shader editor? Okay, here we go. Let's turn down the roughness. Whoa, there we go. And that's okay for now. I just want a little bit more shiny eyes. That's all I wanted. Now we can add a beak. What's the best way to add a beak here? There's a beak like right underneath his eyes. Turn off my wireframe here. I also noticed seems like his eyes kind of go down a little slant like that, but that might make him look angry, and he doesn't really look angry, so I don't know. We'll just stick with that. We need to focus on the beak. That's important stuff. Maybe I can't tell where I want the beak, so I'm just going to make a box. We're going to make a beak out of a box. Who knew you could do such a thing? This is going to be the top half of the beak. Oh, don't have X-ray on. That's a shame. His bottom lip, okay, so it's going to come to like a point, sort of. That's what beaks do, right? Kind of come to a point. I'm going to just start making these edges here a little bit more pointy. It's more curved up on the top, that's for sure. Goes up more. So we'll go ahead and grab these guys. Pull them up a bit. Maybe we'll give him the same color as his body, even though it does have kind of a different color. I will give it a different material eventually. So the top of the beak goes about to the middle of where the eyes are. I'm looking at the reference here. That's good. And then the bottom of the beak ends up like way down here. And his beak seems a lot thicker too. How does his beak... It also seems like it's like far away from his eyeballs, just noticing. But mine is not like that at all. So I'm wondering, are my eyeballs too big? My eye sockets definitely look kind of funky. I'm going to start off by... Actually, first I'm going to mirror this because why haven't I mirrored it? That makes it so much easier. And we're just going to start moving some vertices around. Beak definitely doesn't look as round as I would like it. I'm going to copy this, mirror, upside down. Now he's got a beak. Sort of. Okay, so I don't think his beak comes out as far as I have his beak coming out. His beak probably can be half the size of that. That's one thing we can do. Yeah, this just looks hilarious. Big old bottom jaw. Hold up. Let me hide the reference here. I should actually move this to a different folder. Call it ref. What you think? Yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah. Okay. Always got to have a little bit of fun with the mouths. All right, let's get back to making this mouth not so long. Okay, that's a little bit better. We're getting somewhere, sort of. His eyeballs might still be way too huge. Yeah, so I guess let's try shrinking his... I keep on grabbing his eyeballs and re-changing the position of them, so I should make a vertex group so I don't have to keep doing that. Are these all the ones I need? I think these are all the ones I need. We'll just name it eyes. Scale it down a bit. That's what we'll do. Bring you off over there. Turn off the ref for a minute. I also am noticing now the eyes, they sink in, but before they sink in, they kind of like push out a little bit. So how am I going to do that? I guess I could just do the sculpting. I think I'm going to have to do the sculpting on this one. Okay, we're looking good though. We are looking pretty good. Fairly good. I shouldn't say pretty good. Still not happy with the beak. The beak just is not... It's not as round, it's not as smooth as I want. What I think I can do is maybe raise these up just a little bit. I'll smooth it out a bit. Yep. Smoothed it out a little bit. Maybe move this guy in a little bit. Oh, I should turn back on my proportional editing. Actually undo moving that guy. Whoop. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah, that's looking better. And I am going to give a different beak material. Beak. There we go. And we will just for now, we'll just change it to a different color. How about that? So theirs is like kind of darker, kind of shiny, smoother. Okay. We'll remove this one and name you Beak. There we go. And his beak doesn't need to be open that much. Let's see here. Okay, we're looking good. We're looking good. Oh, we need legs. That's important. Just taking a quick look at here. Maybe his arms don't need to be so big at the ends. So let's scale these down a bit. It's better. That's acceptable. And maybe we'll try making some legs. I'm afraid of the legs. I'm afraid of these legs. Sip some of my carrot celery juice. And that'll give me the power to make these legs. It's like my spinach. It's like Popeye has his spinach and I have my carrot juice. Okay, so his legs. Oh boy. Oh boy. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do what I keep on saying I've been afraid to do this whole time. I'm just going to sculpt. And the way I sculpt is I'm going to remesh things into one object. But to do that, I'm going to make separate objects. So I'm just going to make the leg a separate object right now. So we can go ahead and smooth it out. Extrude it out. Oh, I didn't have X-ray on, so I did not grab both vertices. Try this again. Make sure nothing funky happened. Okay, yeah, we're still good. We'll go ahead and extrude these down. Just get a basic shape of a leg going here. Just kind of matching it up to what we have going on over there. Let's see how this is looking. Let's put this more back here. There we go. So now, let's do the feet. Yeah, let's do the feet. Why not? Why not? Scale this down. Whoop. And then, actually what I'm going to do is I'm just going to rotate 90 degrees. Make his Take a little longer. Oh, it needs to be a little fatter too. Let's make those feet flat. So I'm going to go ahead and grab these bottom ones, inset it. Boop. Now we got flat feet. Now for the toes, he's got like claw toes. And I guess I can, let's focus on just the feet here. Make sure he has 4 toes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I think he has 4 toes. That's all you're getting. 4 toes is all you get. So let's split this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I think that's right. Let's do this. Look at his toes again. So his feet obviously come down. So let's split. There we go. Get some toeage. Foot looks a little fatter in the back too. I feel like we need another loop cut here. Just fatten them out a little bit. Maybe not that much. Just a little bit. Then we'll go ahead and grab his toes. We'll extrude each one of these out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, are you serious? I thought I counted right. These aren't 4 toes. These are 5 toes. 1, 2, 3. Hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should I give him 5 toes? I mean, we have 5 toes. How many toes do penguins actually have? Because this, this isn't a real creature. I'm just curious. Actually, do penguins even have toes? Let's find out. Do penguins, or I guess you say, how many toes do penguins have? Or kangaroos? 4 toes. Okay, wow, they actually have 4 toes. Interesting. Well, in that case, let's undo everything I just did. Make sure we give him 4 toes. Oh, a lot of undos. Boop. But that's my fault for counting the wrong amount of cuts, I guess. All right, let's get this right the first time. The second time? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's right. Let's try this again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. That's all I needed to do. Here, bring these down. Maybe loop cut here. Bring these over here. And then maybe squish these ones in a bit. Okay, let's try that. That did squish that one in a bit. Okay, let's try bringing out some toes. I'm gonna go ahead and extrude. Whoop! As we can see, whoa. They're flying up. That's not how we want. So first, let's scale on the X0. No, nope. Y0. There we go. Scale the Y0. That way, when we extrude, boop, it's nice and flat. First of all, and now let's look at our extruding and. Nope, that didn't work. I thought when you extrude, you can choose to extrude by individual. I guess not. So what we're going to do instead... No, you have to be able to do that. I could just extrude one at a time, but that seems kind of weird. Control, is it Alt-E? Extrude individual faces. It's Alt-E. Here we go. Woo! Now we got our creepy toes. All right. And maybe we won't bring them out that much because we still need the claw. actually, something we should do maybe over here. Let's raise some of these up. Okay, something like that. And then I'm thinking for the actual toenails, maybe I should just use a separate object again. So let's go ahead and make a cone. Rotate this 90 degrees, negative 90. Whoop! His toe kind of has like a, oh, I can't make a loop cut? Oh, I can't make a loop cut with a cone. I forgot about that. So I guess I'll just use a box like I use for everything else. Oh, excuse me. Scale this down. Scaling down. Smooth it out. We'll go ahead and grab this face here. We'll extrude. Boop. Scale it down. Extrude. Scale it down. It's kind of like a toenail. It's too big, I think. For his toes, yeah. I would say so. Boop. 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 Cool. Maybe I'll have his feet out just turned a little bit. Okay, getting somewhere. Maybe we'll mirror everything. Boop, 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 boop. And we'll say let's copy our modifiers, not materials. And then we want to copy the materials from the body. And let's turn off the reference and get an idea of what's going on here. Nice, nice. Obviously, we're going to smooth these out when we remesh and do the sculpting process. But looking pretty good. Pengaloo, half penguin, half kangaroo. His head is a little bit sharp still in places. But I feel like that's going to be solved with some sculpting. But I could try to modify a little bit, make it a little less harsh. Let's check out your materials real quick. Subdivision. Okay, just making sure subdivision is coming second. All right. And he has a tail, right? Yeah. Oh, he has a huge tail. Huge tail. So I'm going to go ahead and just copy this box, his leg, get rid of the mirror. We don't need that. I'm going to just use that as his tail. Boom, he has a tail. Just kidding. Let's rotate this maybe like, yeah? Tail's kind of going off to the side, so maybe I'll do that. Oops, didn't mean to extrude. Wrong button. Oh, it's going through the ground. Let's make sure that doesn't happen. Have that about where the feet are. It's about right there, I think. Hopefully that's a good spot for his tail. I don't know. Check out the ref again. Or without the ref. Fact of the day. Penguins have 4 toes. A little late on that one, yes. But yes, it is good knowledge to have. I didn't know penguins had 4 toes. You don't really think about it. Curious how much kangaroos have, because this is supposed to be half penguin and half kangaroo. So let's find that out. I'm curious. How many toes do kangaroos have? Kangaroos have different numbers of toes depending on their feet. Okay. Front paws. Kangaroos have 5 toes on their front paws, each with a long curved claw. The front paws are similar to human hands and are used for holding food, eating, grooming. Yep, know that. Back paws on kangaroos have 4 toes on their back paws with 2 inner toes fused to their claws. What's an inner toe? Inner toe? Is that like a thumb? A thumb toe? What does that mean? 2 inner toes fused to the claw. I don't know about that. I don't know if I like it. Kangaroos. I'm going to regret this. Kangaroo inner toe on claw. I don't know. Let's look up some images here. Is this it? The foot of a kangaroo? That's weird looking. I don't know how I feel about this. See, there's the 5, but it's the back claws they're like the weird ones. It looks like it has like 3 toes. 1, 2, 3. But maybe there's some hidden toes going on, I guess. I don't know. I'm done looking at kangaroo toes. I'm working on my own kangaroo. All right, so how do I feel about this guy? What do you need right now? What's the most important thing for you right now, Mr. Roo? What is the most important thing for you? Probably his head feels like it should maybe be a little bit more round. Because the original reference, you can clearly see a crease where the bottom of his head kind of stops. So maybe I can do something with that. Maybe I can make it more round. Can I add another loop cut here? Will that help? Well, that helps a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit more definition. Then maybe I'll just round these out. Whoop, that's too big. Bring that down a bit. Bring this down a bit. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Shaping up, my buddy. Shaping up. Shaping up. Okay, his toes, his feet, they're all looking. It's all looking like something. Okay, I think it's almost time to start the sculpting process. Just afraid to do it. Just afraid. Cube, let's move these all to original now. Low poly. Okay, I'll move you guys over there too. Boop. And now, let's go ahead and duplicate all of you. Oop. And move you to a new collection. Hi, Polly. Hi, Polly. Sure, why not? Hi, Polly. So now we got to start applying all this stuff. Got to apply the mirrors. Got to apply the subdivisions. All the stuff. Luckily, I don't have too many objects here. I didn't really need to do the eyes, I guess. Let me undo the eyes, because I'll probably move the eyes. I'm assuming. I might keep the beak as a separate object. In fact, I feel like I'm going to keep the beak as a separate object. So I'm just going to combine all his, like his torso, his legs, his feet, not his toenails. I don't really care about sculpting the toenails. Those are already kind of sharp. Those don't need too much detail. The tail, of course. So what else do we got here? All the modifiers done. No, could leave the beak. I think that's it. Okay, so. Oh no, something I just realized. I didn't hide the original low poly. Hopefully I was clicking on all the right ones. Hopefully. Because I like to keep my work as non-destructive as possible in case I need to go back and make some changes. But I think we're good. So now what we do, start joining all these things together. Boop! Now it's all one mesh. See, look at that. Oh, Jesus, the toenails. Of course, things are going to be funky like the eyes and the toenails that I haven't connected because those are separate objects and they have mirrors on them. So now that this is done, we can shade smooth. Ooh, look how smooth he looks already. And now here comes the fun part. I should name this body or just Pengaloo, Pangolin, Kangaroo. I think it's a Pengaloo. Is that? Can't even remember. Pengaroo, not Lou. Where did I get Lou from? Pengaroo. Come on now. Hi, Polly. Kangaroo. What's all this? This is probably just all his toes. Toenails. Yeah. I'm going to rename all these cubes real quick. Renaming is good. Let's go ahead and selected. We're going to set the name. New name. Toenails. Boop. Nice. Now let's begin the sculpting process. Let's go into sculpting. I'm going to remesh this bad boy. Let's see. This voxel size. That might be a little too low. So let's lower it even more. How's that look? Oh, that's not bad. That's acceptable. I just start smoothing. Actually, I'm going to do that because, yeah, I don't think I like the amount of detail that was lost. So let's remesh again. Let's go. So if I just select that and remesh, it's 0.01. Okay, that's losing some quality. So then let's go ahead and go to, I always forget if you have to increase it or decrease it. 0.05, let's just see what that does. It's probably going to turn out blocky. I feel like raising it makes it more blocky. So we need to go lower. So 0.01, so let's go 0.005. See how that does. Ooh, there we go. Look at that. Now that's so much geometry. So much geometry to play with. Why are the legs green? Oh my God, why are the legs green? I mean, I saw they were green before when I first came in here, but I just assumed that's because they were a different object. But let me save real quick. They're not green here. They're only green in sculpting. That's weird. It keeps them as a separate object still. I don't remember that ever happening. Why are you green? Why are you green? That doesn't make any sense. Whatever. I'm just going to start smoothing. Wait, am I mirroring? Nope. Whew, glad I caught that. So make sure you have symmetry on before you start sculpting, especially if your model is built with symmetry in mind. It's kind of an important thing. It's the whole purpose of using symmetry in the first place. We're just going to smooth these out. Smooth them out. Oh, something I did notice that I mentioned before was his eyebrows seem to have like a lip. Right now they're pretty flat. So I'm going to turn on Dynatopo. Detail size. I'll be right back. I forgot to put on a note on the door. Let people know I'm streaming. Okay. Back to eyeballs. Cool. Raising those eyebrows up just a little bit really adds a lot. So bring back ref, because I want to look at the beak. That beak, where it transitions in between, it almost looks like there's something protruding around the beak. So I'm gonna do that. I am also gonna make something protrude around the beak. Go. Make that beak look like it's ingrained there a little bit more. And actually, I should be using draw sharp for this. Oops. Draw sharp goes the other way. There we go. Smoothing. Should smooth in a bigger area. There we go. That's better. And probably shouldn't be making such big adjustments at this stage, but I'm just going to pull in his face just a little bit more, make it a little bit more rounded. His beak looks like it's a little off-centered. It might actually be. So I'm just going to move his beak over a little. There we go. I'm just going to smooth shade these guys too. Okay. I could tell his feet need a little bit of smoothing. Let's go over to sculpting. Sculpt his feet a little bit more. Smooth them out. These inner parts right here, very polygonal looking. Smooth the transition here. Oh, did I smooth his tail? His tail isn't symmetrical, so that's the one thing that might have been kind of iffy working on. Should have turned off symmetry when I smoothed his tail, but that's okay. All right, we're looking pretty good, I'd say. His beak might be a little too harsh down here. Might smooth that out a little bit. On the sides too. Just everywhere, actually. Did I smooth it all out too much? Now there's like nothing there. There's just a little bit. All right, Pengaloo. How you looking? How you doing? I like this guy. So now next, I guess I should maybe start working on texturing the guy. Could do that. Or I'll start before I texture the guy, I need to make a low poly version of him. Yeah, looking pretty good. KDP Yingo letter Y 2024-2024. I have no idea what that means. That's just a bunch of gibberish from you, sir, in the chat. No idea what that means. Okay. What to do with you next, sir? So I could just remesh it. Let's remesh. See how terrible it looks. Is this the remeshed one? I think this is the remeshed one. Retopo. Okay. Good. So now I'm just going to be lazy. I'm going to go Smart UV Project. Island margin turned up a little bit. Sure. Okay. Sounds good to me. All right. So now, yeah, that actually doesn't look too bad. Compare really quick to the high poly version. Okay. Yeah, it's not bad at all. I probably could just leave him like this, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna try baking the normals from the high poly to the low poly. And I'm always afraid of baking. Baking is just a nightmare. It always has been. But hopefully someday that isn't the case. Let's make that day today. Turn down my samples. Boop, boop. Find our bake. Combine. Look, we're going to do the normal. Okay. And we should... Let me make a new image texture here. Image texture. New. Kangaroo N for normal. And I know you guys can't see this. I'm doing all this on my other monitor here. I'm just making a texture right now for the normal map for Mr. Pengaloo. I keep calling him Pengaloo, but it's Pengaroo. That's what it is. Let's go ahead and connect here to here. I should make sure I'm on the right Pengaloo. Yeah, I'm on the right Pengaloo. Okay, and here, let me bring my shading window down here. Okay, Pengaroo, good, Pengaroo body, low poly. Okay, so we select high poly Pengaroo, then we select the low poly Pengaroo. Go to our bake. Gonna go bake, normal, and here's something important that I just learned not too long ago with my normals that was causing me big problems. Color space needs to be set to non-color. Non-color for normals. That is like a huge thing that I didn't know. Okay. No active UV found in high... Yeah, of course I don't have UVs on the high poly. Let's make some UVs. Oh my goodness, this is... I don't remember having to make UVs for the high poly model, but... Okay. Let's do it, I guess. Bake. And do we have selected to active? Selected... Active. Okay. Let's try that. Is it going to give me a preview here of what the image looks like when it's done? Hope so. How do I know when it's done? Oh, texture bake. It says down here, 6%. Why is it taking so long? Oh, there it goes. Usually it doesn't take that long. View image. Norm. Ooh, that is a disgusting looking normal. That is not how it should be. That is not how it should be. So let's try this. I'm going to try making a cage. So I'm going to duplicate this guy, name him Cage, go into edit mode, select all, alt scale, increase those beef up those vertices to cover it all the goods. Let's try this now. Let's try high poly Pengaroo, select low poly Pengaroo. Let's go cage. We're going to select our cage. And let's just go for it. Let me make sure I have my correct normal image map selected. Go bake. And we're baking 6%. I don't remember baking taking this much time before. Oh, hey, look at that. That's nice. No yellow. I can see the ears right there. Oh, I'm excited. Let's see what it looks like. See if I actually got a decent bake. Let me turn off high poly Pengaloo. Let's take a look. Oh, look at those ears. Oh my god. Some nice looking ears. Oh, that's exciting. That truly is exciting to me. Last time I was trying to bake image textures, and every other time before that,
they would all turn out horrible. But now I have the power. So like, here's with the bake, here's without. Look at that. Look at these ears, especially. The ears are the things I'm focused mostly on. This is just so cool. I've always had so much problems getting bakes working. Look at this. Look at this. I'm gonna turn on right now. Boop. Nice. Nice crease in the ears. It's nice normal maps. There's not too many other normal things going on with this guy, but that's okay. That's okay. Turn on the reference again. Ref. Okay, cool. I'm actually thinking I'm going to play around with some AI texturing for this guy. I don't have the program installed yet, but there's a really cool program called Projectors, or Stable Projectors with a Z. And it uses Stable Diffusion AI to generate images directly onto your texture. And you kind of rotate your camera and generate from different angles. So I think I might try that, because getting into that kind of workflow just sounds like fun. And it'll make texturing a lot quicker if it works right. If it works good, we'll see. It's all kind of new technology. But I think this guy is good for now. It's not much. Yeah, there's not much I want to do with him. Maybe I'll rig him, but yeah, looking good, looking good. Turn off the reference here one more time. All right, ref. Maybe I'll make him a little stage here, just so we can get like a render of him. Because I don't think I'm going to texture at this exact moment, because I'm interested again in. I am interested in. Can't think right now. Texturing. I just said that. Subdivide. Let's subdivide this a bunch. Whoa! Subdivisions! Let's go 50. That's a lot. And let's go camera. Where's the camera? Camera to view. Whoop. And let's pull out our lights. Turn on rendered view while I'm at it. Boo. We'll save this one for the camera scene, and make a new viewport so we can move the lights around. So I'm going to go and turn the camera passport. Where is it? So I can make it black. Viewport display. There you go. I don't know how to pronounce that. Passapartout. Whatever. This one doesn't need. Whoa. I don't want to be in the camera view in this one. Thank you. I appreciate it. Light bulb. There's a light bulb. Just going to copy these guys. Let's make this one like 700. Oh, that's a bright light. Let's put a little yellows in there. Just a little bit of yellows. Maybe we'll push that one away from him a bit. And duplicate that. Put one like behind him. Backlighting is important. Should I increase that one a bit? 1200. And maybe I'll get some different colors in here just for fun. So we're going yellow, so maybe a little blue. The contrary colors, is that the opposite? I don't know the name of them. I'm going the opposite way in the color wheel. That's what I'm doing.
And then I could just throw like a penguin texture on them if I could find something like that real quick. Oh, there's so many AI image generators that do tiling image textures too. So maybe I could find something like that. Polycam. I feel like Polycam is the one I remember hearing that does that. So generate 3D textures. Penguin fur. Penguin fur. Let's see what it comes up with. Generating texture. Generating texture. Oh my god. This is just a bunch of penguins. This is... No, this is not what I wanted. Oh, I guess it's doing other ones. Okay, is this like... These are like penguins. I don't want actual penguins. I just want their fur. Penguin fur? Do they have feathers? Do penguins have fur or feathers? Penguins have feathers just like all other birds. Makes penguin more streamlined. Okay, let's try penguin feathers since this is coming up with weird stuff. I guess I shouldn't have typed in fur, so they just look furry to me. Penguin feathers. I don't know. I'm just going to try penguin feathers. That's what I'm going to try. What do we got here? What is this? I don't know if I would say this looks like penguin feathers. They still look like little penguins. Maybe I'll ask ChatGPT to give me a good prompt. I need a good image prompt for a good text to image prompt for creating 3D material. I'm wanting penguin feathers to wrap around my penguin 3D model. Give me a... I don't know. Maybe let's try that. I need a good text to image prompt for creating a 3D material. I'm wanting a 3D material. I'm wanting a penguin feathers to wrap around my penguin 3D model. Okay. Should I say something about tiling? We need a good text to image prompt around 3D text image prompt for creating tiled material to be used on a 3D model. Let's try that. Highly detailed and realistic. Penguin is closely packed together, form seamless tile with texture. Let's try this. This is a big prompt, and I don't know if this kind of... oh, that's kind of cool looking. It's kind of wild looking, too. I mean, I'll download it just for fun. Sign up with Google. Do I have to log in? Can I just log in with Google? Let me log in. Let me log in. Come on. Yay, penguin feathers. Okay, where am I going to put you? Where did I save this file? Where did I save this file?
I have tileable textures? I have a folder, tileable textures. Feathers, I guess? I don't know. Should just make a folder called feathers. Feathers. Penguin feathers. All right, let's try that long prompt now. This is probably going to be not good. I always try it, even though I know it's not going to be good. But ChatGPT often creates a word salad of things. And text-to-image generators or text-to-anything generators a lot of times don't like a word salad. It's not like GPT. You have to be clear, concise, and to the point. And this site, for example, is already doing tileable textures. But this prompt here says things like blend when tiled, unbroken pattern. Tiled is like a keyword that's not useful. It kind of looks like feathers, but I feel like I still see little penguins in there. It's almost kind of creepy. I still want to try it though. Because, yeah, why not? Let's try it. More feathers! I don't know what this is. This just looks like... I don't know. It doesn't look like feathers. Let's just say that. Don't look like feathers to me. No siree. Is it going to generate the other three? The other two? I'm looking at the third one. That's why I said other three. But really, there's only two. Oh, no. No one failed. Whatever. How's this one? Oh, this one looks like a bunch of penguins, too. I even see, like, the orange beaks. Wait, penguins have orange beaks? Maybe I should give my penguin orange beak. Ooh. Excuse me. Oh, my goodness. Penguin beak. Oh, they have like just the bottom of their beak is orange? Interesting. I mean, maybe I'll just make both his beaks orange. Okay, well, we got a couple feathers we downloaded here from the AI textures. Did I download this one? This one's kind of weird. I don't know if I like that one. Formless season. Let me try some of the other ones first. So we got penguin feathers. Boop. And let me extract that other one, the highly detailed, crazy one with penguins in. Let's try that first one first. And let's go ahead and grab our textures. Boop. Hey. Let's try this again. Select principled BSDF. There we are. Strength. How does that turn out? Oh, dear God. I'm so sorry, Mr. Penguin. I'm so sorry. This isn't how things were supposed to be. I mean, I could scale these up, but unfortunately, this looks like crap. I tried. I didn't think it was going to work. I didn't really have high hopes for it. So let me go ahead and delete all these things. Get out of here. We'll try the other one. I don't have high hopes for it at all. Let's go. Highly detailed. Okay, here we go. Here we go. It's not good. It's not good. A big reason why it's not good, other than the textures themselves just not fitting in for what I'm going,
is because I automatically unwrapped them using Smart UV Project, we're going to get all sorts of crazy seams, craziness. Well, I mean, that kind of looks cool. It's better than the other one. The other one was crazy looking. Do these look like feathers? I don't think they look like feathers. What happens if I rotate them? Oh. Weird stuff happens. Got it. Nope. Can't rotate them that way. Yeah, I'm increasing the scale of these things, but it's... Hey, where'd my other normal... Oh, my other normal map is here. Boop. Get rid of strength. Maybe I could just make this base color not as crazy. Blend, color ramp. No, I don't think so. That's still pretty crazy looking. All right. I'm going to call that good for now, I think. And we'll see if I play around with the other AI texturing program. I just wanted to get something on him for now. I'm not super happy with the texture, but hey, it's better than nothing. Thank you for joining along this ride for the Pengaroo, the Pengaroo expedition. Catch you next time. Have a good day.